Tough one. Our guys are battled for quite a while there. We realized how good Arizona is. We knew that. I was really excited the way our guys came out, ready for a fight. And then it just seems like what's cost us against all teams is little spurts in each half. We got down in the first half and then battled back. Sorry, I got something. Second half, same thing. We couldn't keep the ball in front. We couldn't grab a rebound. We turned it over way too much. If you look at it, the rebound numbers were close, but 22 turnovers, I think, is a season high. That ended up costing us, put us a lot of pressure on us defensively. And then obviously, we let them get to the free throw line too much. So tough one, but I'm proud of a handful of guys that battled all the way to the end for us.
Wayne, in that first half, your team was able to find some good shots and also hold Arizona to a reasonable percentage. What do you feel kind of changed that in that second half?
What I just talked about, with some turnovers out of character, they got out in transition. There were some times we got lost defensively when we work on going from 2-3 to man, and if one person doesn't get that message or whatever, boom, they hit a three in the corner, or offensive rebound kick out. And then you saw that doubt creeped in, and that's what's been eating at this group. We can't allow doubt to creep in. We kept battling. We didn't shoot a great percentage. We went into this game wondering how we were going to score. I think when we went inside, even though we came up empty, they were collapsing. We hit some shots. We had some great penetration drop-offs. So we did some good things. But when we turn it over and we don't rebound like we need to against a team this talented, this is what happens.
And Jared, the turnovers for yourself and the team, were you kind of surprised that the group as a whole kind of handled the pressure as poorly as you did?
Yeah, I can, Coach mentioned the 22 turnovers. I can take, a lot of that on myself, seeing the amount of turnovers I had tonight, or today, something I'm going to work on, but also for the team. Coach puts in the right stuff to be able to handle pressure, and, we turned it over a little too much today.
Wayne, there were a couple of sparks in the first half, especially the first few minutes, and then you went on a run later in the half. How much can you take away from that performance against a good team like that, even though you came away short?
we have to take some good, and that's the first thing we said in the locker room. Is it doesn't feel this way right now, but we're going to look at the film and see that we did a lot of good things. We're not where we need to be, obviously, but we're each game identifying more and more guys that are willing to jump in the fray. And real quickly, we need to make sure that everybody's on that same page. So the positives, we'll always focus on those. We have to stay positive. Our backs are against the wall. We're digging holes for ourselves. We got to quit digging, come together, keep working like we have every year to find our way through it.
Wayne, you mentioned the rebounds were pretty close, but it seemed like on the offensive boards for them, you had them boxed out a number of times, and they just went and got the ball. What's going on there?
They're pretty big, strong, and athletic. They had 18 offensive rebounds. We had 15. So there's not a huge disparity there. They got a 7-1 guy. They're big and strong, and our whole thing was you've got to be lower than them, more physical, and carve out more space. So that you have a little bit of margin for error to go get it. I was glad, though, we had a group that scrapped, but certainly with Big Rome not being 100%, Ahmad still trying to feel his way, our most physical post not able to play, we knew that was going to be a big concern, tonight especially. And it kind of showed its head the other night on the road. But it was tough. It's tough to watch. It's tough to watch them get offensive rebounds, get putbacks, blow by guys and lay it in. But we'll make sure we correct those things and keep working to get better.
I know Roman has got some issues, physically, but he's able to play, isn't he? And do you feel like you need to just get him out there and get some confidence going with him? Because without him playing, it makes your offense seems like it's
that's why he played
offense.
a little bit more. But we also don't want to hamper the rest of his season. physically. He did some good things tonight. You know, what we love about Roman is he's a vocal leader out there. And you know, when he's 100% healthy, he gives you everything he has. And he has been doing that. So we need him out there more, we know that, but we also don't want to risk him, you know, further damaging, you know, his knee and that sort of thing. But as he keeps coming, you know, this thing will start to do this because he's so important to us on both ends.
Jared, I know you might not have had the start to the season that you'd hoped for, but 5 threes tonight, did you feel like you kind of got the monkey off your back?
Yeah, you know, Coach has drawn up some good plays for me, and also Deshaun fell me a couple times in transition, and you know, it fell for me today, but you know, that definitely isn't the biggest worry. You know, definitely losing this game isn't easy. So, but yeah, they did fall for me today.
Glenn, Coach talked about some positives. Where do you feel like as a team you guys were able to make some progress today?
Yeah, like each and every loss, we're just taking the good out of it. You know, we're not trying to just hamp on losses. We're trying to pick it up and get the positive out. I feel like our bench is coming more, and we just need that spark each and every game.